Yo everyone, it's Clement and welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day. As you can see, I'm joined by one of the best Indonesia players in the world. Welcome to the channel, Salex.
Selamat pagi everyone. Happens that I'm here because I just live 50 meters away, so I just come here to film this video.
Yeah, so I'm getting dogs today. No, but seriously, I happen to be very lucky as I live like next to the one of the best Indonesia players in the world. So that is actually amazing. And today we'll be playing some Airgen Indonesia, and he will teach us some amazing metas. So let's get started. We'll just play on my screen today in no move. So I will try to give like my thought process on some of the rounds, and yeah, we'll just like talk about the rounds and the metas that we see. So yeah, okay, this first round is
Not the easiest one to begin with.
Yeah.
So we got Gen 3 white car. We got like a very
very grey soil.
Yeah, like looks like tiles. Yeah, I think it looks like tiles. Yeah, and I don't know, like we got some coconuts and like I don't know this lot for it. Could be South Sula, but like the house would be weird. But I mean, we can try. Yeah. But what do you think? Like,
I was actually considering Lombok maybe as well. Like, I don't know if the house. Okay.
No, because you won't get this soil. And
okay.
Like Gen 3 is like almost.
Okay, so that's like maybe then it's more like South Sula, like.
I mean, I thought about that.
Yeah.
That's just the house that feels weird, but we can try. I mean,
yeah, let's try.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I thought about that because the house fits for that.
Like, it's like a Java house. Yeah.
This thing like looks Javanese.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. I mean the wall. I think the whole area like there, you get a lot of like plantation. So next round. So we got asymmetric pole. We got a ton of them. We got A support. So actually that's like a meta that you found mostly on Kalimantan. You can find it like quite all over Indo, but I mean it's right mostly southeast, all Kalimantan, and you got some in Rio and some other stuff in Sua. You get this shit. So this is like metal shit on the insulators. So this is like a very good meta for Kalimantan.
What is like, this building? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is this thing? Okay.
And like you got quite a sandy soil, and you got the glitch is like central Kalimantan. You got 3 zones. So you got the one in Pangkalembun, the whole thing in Sampit in the south, and there. But with the sandiness and etc., I think that should be like this road or something, because I think it's like
going north.
I mean, it could line up, I guess. Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Clicking down the river. I'm doing a Clement.
Like a special Clement, I guess. Disrespecting the pinpointing process there. I like it. I like it.
This time?
Ooh. I mean, this
time that's there.
Okay.
This time that's there.
It looks the same. But the house is,
Yeah, we got the 2 slope roof, like Sula roof.
Yeah.
Gen 3, like, is very common in that area. Very.
But it's funny, it's exactly the same soil.
But, I mean,
the grey sandy soil.
Grey sandy soil. You got, I mean, Central Sula kind of pole, because you got a short support beam and it's asymmetrical, so South Sula, Southeast Sula thing.
I mean, it's like barely asymmetrical, right? Yeah. It's almost difficult to see.
And you get the thingy pointing northwest, which makes sense too. So
I guess just pointing west. Yeah, nice.
Gambisa.
At least now you get why we got baited the first round. Okay, what is it? Gen 3 day today?
Yeah.
Like,
so
rare.
Bro, what's that? I've fought some Miss Nusa first.
That's a diabolical location. Is it ever oil palms we have next to us? But I mean, that could be
Java or Sumatra. Yeah, I mean, it could be Sumatra. Yeah, it could be Sumatra. Actually.
It could be like
South Sumatra.
Pagaralam something. Yeah.
Yeah, I like South Sumatra. Because that's I mean that's just.
But I mean, I could see anything from South Suma to Nusa. Like,
I mean, there is nothing. No?
Even
maybe that's Noi Palm, but I'm not sure.
Is it like bamboo trees like here?
Yeah, that's bamboo, but I don't know like the display.
That's not really much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Useful.
So yeah,
it's more like maybe the pavement, but again, I don't think the pavement is useful here, right?
No, it just looks generic. Just vibe. So, I mean, we can try, but there's not much to go with, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I thought it's Nusa, but
50, yeah.
the vegetation looks a bit weird. But, I mean, the vibe was...
The fact we have oil palms as well.
I had the vibe, but yeah, I mean, tough. That's the kind of run that I don't like. Yeah. Okay, so this is very flat. So it looks very Japanese. You got tiles. And like this is so flat everywhere that you tend to think about this whole area actually. So yeah, should be 50-50 between the two regions. But I think like should be like something like that.
Yeah, so how... Yeah, I guess we have tiles, but how can you tell it's small West Java? Could you see a symmetrical pole or something?
No, I don't see any. I wanted to go for a paint like a Western Java paint, like a rectangular thing, but we don't see any.
Yeah.
But it's more like you get a lot of water, it's very flat, etc., which I get it's like around in Dramayu, like you got a lot of rivers and etc. So I don't know, that's just that.
I think we have a like even pole, so yeah.
Okay,
nice.
That's a state streak, so, but like yeah, you get a lot of small rivers and stuff like that.
Okay, next seed. Okay, we have some poles at least.
Some very asymmetrical thing.
Yeah,
and that looks okay. So first the parabol satellite. I don't know how to say it in
actually,
English.
I don't even know.
But it's pointing straight east. Yeah. So you will tend to think about this whole area. So North Suma, Rio, West Suma. With this pole, so very asymmetric like that. That's mostly Riau and West Suma. Because like the bar goes very low, more than usually. Like usually it will go there. So like that's go very low, which I would think is more common in this area. And I think I saw So we got white car. White car, I think it's 23. So with white car, you got a lot in Riau. You got some in West Suma there, but it's 25, so it's not that. So yeah, just Riau there. You get also like very white soil, I would say.
Sandy,
So yeah, don't know. I don't think we can region guess that more. But
yeah, that's fine. Okay.
But like white car is very good for Riau because you don't get it almost. I mean, North Suma,
White in 25.
25, you get
25.
It. But in 23, you don't.
That's a good roll. Ooh. Yeah. Is it? I guess this is a pole we've seen already. Maybe you could tell. I think we have the very short support probably. Yeah.
So pointing northwest.
Yeah.
We got some roof that.
Do you know what they are pointing towards? Are they pointing towards Jakarta in theory?
No, they are pointing like there. So central West Kalimantan.
Do you know why? Or
I saw a post in the cloud where it was there. So there is a reason, but I don't remember it.
Okay.
So this looks kind of Sula-ish, I would say. And like with the dry, like it's kind of dry, kind of hilly. So it looks very much like Southeast Sula. Like you
and the houses are not exactly South Sula. I guess.
Also in Southeast you get a lot of blue roofs like that. A lot of roofs. Yeah, I mean dry hills. I just wonder if it could be something else.
Yeah, and we have brake light also. Or is it? Now we're looking
brake light like 24, which makes sense because 24 is all black brake light black car. But yeah, I think that's just dry hill with this looks southeast. Yeah,
nice. Okay.
I mean this area is kind of free usually, but.
I didn't really think where you would get mountain ridge like this in Southeast Sula, but I guess.
I mean, it's kind of hilly everywhere, so.
Okay, This is a more difficult round, maybe.
Yeah.
You don't like already when you don't have a pole in Indonesia, you're kind of scared because like that reduces a lot of chances. But I think we have something here.
Yeah, I think that's church.
Yeah,
I think. And that, like, with all the plantation, like you got corn, you got maybe cassava, but you got a lot of plantation common, like, around the lake, or at least, like, a few kilometers away. So, yeah, with the church, that will fit, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah,
I guess the only other place it could be is West Cali. Maybe it could look like this, but not really, because we have too much. Like we don't have any palms or anything tropical.
Yeah,
really.
too much plantation of
Yeah,
corn
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, some field near the lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's flat,
Okay.
so.
yeah, what other places would you have churches like that commonly?
So church, so Christianity is more like North Suma, West Cali, especially more in the east. North Sulawesi, Maluku. You get sometimes in Penang.
Okay.
In Nusas.
In all of the Nusas or more like the more east?
I don't
more
really
you have it,
know.
or-
I
Okay,
think all the Nusas, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
Obviously not Bali and
Yeah, yeah.
Lombok, but yeah,
Okay,
I would
okay.
say East Nusa probably.
good to know. All right.
So we got this
Ooh.
insulator, so kind of Philly pole.
Yeah.
So with those tiles, that's like Central Java. So no, that's Central Java or Yogyakarta because they have all the same meta. You get
That's
those.
an experienced province streaker here.
That's those like tiles that are not aligned are kind of Eastern Central Java, I would say, more than Western. But I mean, it could be. Whatever. With the ridge, I don't think it could be Yogyakarta. Like with this ridge.
Yeah.
Do we have some?
What is it then? Is it just southern Central Java, like
something,
southwest
I don't know,
Kebumen
some-
maybe?
Yeah, something
Or
like
is it-
that.
Because I'm wondering where that ridge would be.
Either in the middle meters. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, the tiles are very west for.
yeah, okay. You were more like following the tiles to go more east.
Yeah, but I mean, the ridge was better, I think.
Okay.
Loading location.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay.
Ooh.
Some rocks.
Yeah, interesting
Maybe
rocks,
volcanic
actually.
rocks. I don't know. So we got some arekas. We got quite a mountain or ridge east. We got not antenna pointing east.
Yeah.
That's the experience.
More or
Like
less,
it's east.
Yeah, okay.
So with the areca and antenna pointing east, like you think a lot West Suma because there are like tons of areca there, but you can find it also a lot in Jambi and quite all over Indo. But when it's spammed, like it's mostly those areas, I would say. And yeah, with the ridge and arecas, I think that work. Coconut.
Yeah, and I guess
Yeah.
the amount of metallic roof wouldn't be more south also.
Yeah, if you
Like
like,
West
if you
Suma.
go like southern Jambi, etc., you would see like at least one
Yeah.
tiled roof or.
And what about Bengkulu? Would it be more like dark roof maybe in Bengkulu?
I mean, Bengkulu has a lot of unique architecture meta, so
Yeah.
I would say it's different.
Yeah.
They got a
Okay.
lot of
Yeah.
meta that you can see on the RMRG. Maybe we will post it in the description, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of things.
Of course. Go check out RMRG Indonesia.
And do we got something interesting? No. I mean, just flat.
Oh yeah, and what about the volcanic rocks as well?
I
mean,
don't
maybe-
know. I've never
okay,
seen
okay.
a lot
Alright.
there. But it's flat, loose coast.
Maybe someone just likes to collect volcanic rocks.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I mean that's a really nice seed though.
That's a good
That's
seed,
a really
yeah.
good seed. Okay.
Okay. So we got this pole, which is interesting. So this pole, usually you got it like North Suma, Aceh, West Kalimantan, Central Java, and like some other stuff, but that's mostly it. And with the tridents and the tiles, you know, it's like Central Sula.
Central Java.
Central Java,
Okay.
yeah, my bad.
I mean I know that's what you mean, but either way, even just this pole alone, isn't it like at least 90% Central Java? Like just to put in.
No.
No?
No, you can find it a lot in other places.
Okay.
Even in Kalimantan, something like.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's
this,
good to
this pointy triangle thingy is something that you see in Eastern Java. So it cut in half. It's very common, so it's good. And do we got something else? Yeah, the same tiles. Don't think we can read something. And yeah, just Central Java, I think. Yeah, nothing much. Looks kind of Eastern, but yeah.
I was about to mention it.
I thought that was the. No, I got some car meta for that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, with those girders maybe. Yeah, I mean that looks like Jakarta. It. Yeah.
If you're going for pro and streak there,
Yeah, maybe I would think more. Can you? Yeah. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we got very thin asymmetrical metal pole. So that's like a very good Kalimantan thing.
The fact that it's metal also helps, or is it?
Yeah, like they got they don't like the. I think West Cali has a lot of concrete pole, but otherwise that's almost all metal. We got some fake dual tiles also, quite good beta. We got also what I really like is like very wooden built houses, like very quite dark wood thing, like they are almost all wood. So that's a very good meta for all Kalimantan. And you got PNG, which I think is for Penajam maybe.
Okay.
So Penajam like 150 like and TGT as here. Like what could it be?
Would it be Kekamantan, the ones below? Or?
I don't know. Generally, that's all cities.
Yeah, but like the SG thing?
Forward.
TGT?
Like Penajam is south or not even north, I don't know.
I guess maybe it's north, because... Wait.
No, we say it's
north.
north.
It's in the... it's like following the... Yeah, okay. I don't know. I would assume it's north because it's on the side that's going north, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Something.
Okay, yeah. TGT then, that's
I don't think that's
that city? TGT?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
that's... So that would be Kekamantan, I guess, but it's... Like, yeah, it's kind of big, so...
Kilometers markers are really good if you know, like, cities and you know the abbreviation. Even in, like, poles like that, and you think we can maybe... No, you get it, but you have also a lot of 3 letters thingy that are either Kabupaten, but mostly it's cities. So if you know cities, it's really, really useful, I guess.
Yeah.
So pointing east again. And we got an interesting pole. We got a lot of coconut.
Ooh, we have 2 supports here, I guess.
Yeah,
I think
that's 2, yeah.
It looks like 2.
Yeah, so we got 2 supports, which is more Sumatra. Like
southern
Sumatra.
Is it also the very uneven pole you told about before, like the way it is, or?
But what is that like then?
Nah, that's kind of weird.
Thought like South Suma with the double. It's sandy too, but like maybe Jambi. What did you think?
I mean, I don't think we mentioned double supports yet, so I guess that's mostly in Sumatra. That's Jambi and more south, I guess.
In Sumatra, yeah, it's Jambi, South, Bengkulu, Lampung, and Bangka. Yeah, mostly. So yeah, this thing I don't know. I've never seen it quite.
So I mean, with this in mind, I think I would go like probably as far north as this would go, either South Suma or Jambi.
But it's quite sandy.
Yeah, is sandiness more Jambi maybe?
Because I thought it could be like very South Rio or something, but like Southiness is more Rio, but you know.
Yeah, I guess.
You got an Arica. I didn't. So you got a couple Aricas, which are quite spam in Jambi and quite in Jambi. I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I don't think it's more south than like you don't see any Aricas like in these areas, or if you are near a river, but it's very rare. So it like should be like in this area, I guess. Oh damn! Which pole is it then? Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in Aceh you just hope to be on the main road, because otherwise it's.
I mean, it's pointing south, maybe southeast slightly, but yeah, I mean, in Aceh generally you are on big roads, it's pretty easy, but
maybe the fact we had so many coconuts as well. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not good at that shit. Like that's not my progress for sure.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. So.
Yeah, this is probably the most reliable pole in Indonesia.
Yeah, and you got also A-frame.
Yeah.
Symmetrical, so you tend to think central, Western Kalimantan. Maybe you could like I got a lot of players in duel that I go like Riau or West Kalimantan on these poles, but like with all those old palms and A-frame pole, I would say it's more like west. It looks more west, but don't know to explain it either, otherwise. And like
Because you're saying you can also have them in real, or you're saying people guess real?
no, just like with symmetrical pole and oil palm and etc. Like a lot of people are in 50-50
Yeah,
like, in this area.
Yeah.
It's tough, so that's fair. But like,
But yeah, with the pole it should be.
yeah, I mean, just looks like more Western. And yeah, I mean, just like central.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, good wire. Okay. So we got this. So you got a road that goes like to the power line. You could see maybe the triangle if you're lucky. But yeah, so this kind of pole with the road is like very common, like mountain and mostly West Java. You can see in Bangka and I mean other province, but I would say it's more common there. And with the tiles, yeah. Oh, also wooden fences. Those are like a really good metaphor. West Java also.
Okay. So it's not as much in like East Java, Central Java.
No, those wooden fences like that are.
The spam wooden fence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you got a lot of there. Like,
okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Very flat. I don't think it's mountain because it's like before. Like it's very flat. You got very.
Yeah. It reminds a lot of water as well.
I would say just something like there. Yeah, I mean it's kind of the same area, so makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it could have been a really good scene.
The Achi one was not the best, yeah. That's okay.
That's a hard one.
Okay. So we got this pole. So that's a good one, I think. Could I? Yeah. Okay. Just to be sure. So we got a Malay roof too. So Malay roof. So you get like this curvy thingy on the front. So this is like very common on like Malaysia. So North Sumatra, Riau, West Sumatra, and a lot in these islands and like coastal West Sumatra, West Kalimantan too. And you get that's a good meta, like this kind of, how do you say it, mossy grass, like is very common like in coastal West Sumatra and Bengkulu. Like that's really good meta, I think. Like
okay.
So moss thingy, and yeah, I don't think. Of course, Pasaman Barat, like is that. I don't remember. There's this one, right?
I thought it was
Pariaman,
somewhere north of Pariaman, but I don't remember exactly.
Don't remember exactly, like the Kabupaten. We got a ridge to the northeast, which could.
Yeah, it could be that volcano.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, flat with the moss and coconut and the ridge, I guess. It's good for that. That's what they call it now, yeah. Mount Talakmou. In French.
No report
Big Talakmou.
whatsoever. Okay.
So we got these wooden dark chips.
Yeah.
So very good meta for Central, South and East Kalimantan. Yet I think that's a concrete road. Yeah. So very good meta for East Kalimantan. That's concrete road are like very good metas for like West Sula in Sula, East Kalimantan in Kalimantan, South Suma in Sumatra, and yeah. Of course that's not unique, but that's like very good meta.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for some people maybe they would think it could still be South Sumatra, but how would you 100% discard it, or like 90% discard it maybe? I guess like the wooden chip, of course you mentioned, but is there anything else?
Not really. Do we see Yig? No, I don't think there is something.
I guess we have A-frame pole again, like as we mentioned before, for Kali. And
a lot of fake tiles.
Blue. Yeah,
but it looks like Samarvinda because you had some slight hills. Maybe it's not that, but it looks like that. So
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's try.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Like near the river, you get a lot of small.
Yeah, river hills.
Small hills. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's a slight Malay roof, maybe pointing east, so it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
So you would think like maybe North Sumatra or Riau. You get alpines, which makes sense. Got some Americans. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know if I would have like actually considered something else if I didn't see the Malay roof. Like maybe I could have considered like North Sula or something if I don't see the Arekas and don't see the Malay roof. But
Because yours is beyond looks very generic.
yeah,
I mean, that's like a 50-50. I don't know.
yeah. But I mean, I guess we do have a bunch here, like with the Arekas and.
I would think more West North Suma because it's a bit more dense, I would say, in vegetation, like. But like, yeah, I don't know, like.
Okay.
I don't like. Yeah. I just
And the houses don't really look like the ones we've had before in West Suma in a way. They look a bit different.
Yeah. Yeah, just more dense in vegetation, I guess. I would tend to think more about there, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's the other. Like, I don't know how you can get there or you can go there, but. Okay.
That's nice. Prawn streak.
Oh. Is it? Okay. So.
Wait, is it West Suma pole or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got I think
okay, I didn't see it. Yeah. Okay.
So you got a metal pole, and it's symmetrical with a kind of trapezoid thing. So you got this horizontal bar. So that's like a very common pole in West Sumatra. And like metal pole in Sumatra are like most common in West Sumatra, I would say. But yeah, you get a lot of like very
rice fields,
big hills. So West Sumatra looks very nice for that.
Yeah.
Can we see a
we
roof?
don't have Arekas also.
We can see a West Sumatra roof, I think. We can see. And this is sur Latin, so okay. But like it would be like
is it? Yeah, maybe more.
It's like that's Solaka theoretically. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I mean that looks like there, but species sur Latin, I'm not sure. That's okay. So you can see a slight triangle, like you can see there.
Yep.
Maybe you can see. Yeah, you can see it more like this one. So triangle, obviously very good meta for Panten West Java, northern South Suma, Riau, Rio Islands, and in 2 roads in Central Sulawesi, Central Sula. And yeah, I don't think there is much. Like with Java, like there's that's very tough. Do we see?
I think there's.
Yeah, also I think that's indented. Like that's like Chile possibly that's indented, yeah. So
true.
The more west you go in Banten and West Java, the more common are indented poles. So I can think about Banten there. Is there a curve that's useful? No.
I mean, there's a sign for Bandung.
Bandung. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can just go in the area.
Yep.
Don't think there is much to go.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
21k.
I mean, you can hardly do better on this one. Okay. Very red soil and very lot of old palm first.
Yeah. I mean, these are the rounds.
Yeah.
Most people struggle with, I guess.
Yeah. It's like the typical round you get in ranked. In duel. You're fucked. Yeah, I would say with all the old palms and red sand, I would say it's North Sumatra. Maybe West Kalimantan could be a guess with the red soil. Like this plant is quite, that's not really good, like that's quite everywhere. I would say it's more Sumatra, I don't know? Like something like there.
Yeah, would you say anything about like the shrubs or like whatever you call like the other side, like these plants?
No.
Because I feel like in Cali maybe you would have ferns instead of that.
Yeah.
But
it's
we
true.
we actually have some ferns.
Some ferns, but yeah, I think in Cali we get more, I think.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the soil, like you got red soil, but it's also like
rocky.
Kind of rocky, which I associate a lot with South Suma and West Kalimantan.
Yeah. And we don't have Arekas.
I could see South Suma or West Kali, but
at the same time, it's so tropical. Like I don't know, can it be like this in South Summer?
I don't know. It's true that it's really tropical. So.
I mean, you definitely can in West Cali, right? But
yeah,
but then I just
it's tough. I mean, in dual for sure I will go Sumatra because I don't want to lose points. I think by a very quick go Sumatra. Right? Yeah, I mean just with the soil I'm going with South Suma, but
yeah.
I mean it could be North Suma, but I don't know. Like who you would go where on this round?
I mean, probably I would go Riau, thinking the same. My opponent goes Riau, I go Riau.
Yeah.
But on this, like single player, I don't know, like the house to the left, I don't know if we can use that.
No, that's very shitty. That's very like we get nothing.
Yeah, so as you say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can try Rio. I mean,
nah, but I mean,
you can get this all. I mean, that's not impossible.
Okay. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's West Cali or
I mean, the soil is West. I mean, for me, that's very West Cali thing. But otherwise, there is nothing for to go more Cali than Sumatra. Like, just the soil. But
yeah, and that I guess it's very jungly as well.
Yeah,
which is why I considered it at some point. But
yeah. I mean,
this is a difficult round.
Yeah. Okay. So we got obviously the classic Nusa Ball with the crossing beam like going all the way to the right of the pole.
Yeah.
We got metal pole. Don't think we can. No, that's just planted. And we got like some white brick houses maybe. Don't know maybe. And we don't have any tiles. Like all the roofs are metal, so you would mostly think about East Nusa obviously, because like in Lombok etc. you will get tiles. And with this I would tend to think like Kupang or Sumba, because like wet bricks are very common near Kupang or Timor or Sumba. Is the card with full? I don't think. First I thought Timor. That's like mostly vibe, there's nothing more. Yeah, we'll try, but
no.
That's just kill issue on my part.
I mean that happens.
Famous Indodog. Yeah. Oh, we got quite a unique pole. That's quite rare to get like the crossing beam like only to the west. Generally, it's on this side, not on this side. And this pole, okay. Oh, we get some nice metal. Okay, so this pole is rare, but you get mostly in Bengkulu, Western South Suma, and you can get it in North Suma. But I would say it's mostly a Bengkulu meta.
Yeah.
And we got this, so it's like a crimson colored sheet, and it's like a Bengkulu meta. So generally you got some blue or crimson looking sheet like that in Bengkulu. Do we get the moss? No, you don't get any moss. Okay, but I mean that looks like quite Bengkulu-ish, but yeah.
Thank you.
But like this, like Bengkulu has a lot of architecture meta that are really good to know. Like this, like you get a lot this there too, and with the pole, I mean, just makes sense for Bengkulu. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
That's some nice metas, I think.
Yeah. Bengkulu is notoriously
one
of the states people.
You don't even know any metas, like it's very hard to get.
For I guess architecture is probably the best.
Yeah, for sure. This one we got some
church.
Yeah, bit of hills in the back.
Yeah.
Like also houses on like built on stone, like
stone base,
which is very common in like Maluku, also North Sulawesi. So I think with the church and the houses you would tend to think Maluku. Do we get any other thing? I think like also like, how do you see it in English? But like with shit like that goes a lot of in front of the houses like that. Like you got that's quite common in Maluku too.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd call that, like a porch thing. Porch.
Yeah. That's good for Maluku and with that. So it's west. So I don't know, something like maybe there. Hey!
Oh shit. Central solar
I mean,
Christianity.
that's unlucky.
Ah,
I mean, that's unlucky because
yeah.
and that's not the easiest also because generally this this area like has a lot of Balinese thing like generally it's not I mean Central Sula has a lot of Christianity, but this area usually have a lot of Balinese thing like you get a lot of ornaments, so it's really easy to generally to get that area, but not on this one. But
It's like the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was quite sure it was it was really cool.
I mean, I was convinced as well.
Yeah. Some Gen 3 again. So we got some tiles. Lot of coconut too. And you got okay. And you got like this white and this blue square sticker. So when you get green or blue sticker like squared, that's Balion Lombok. I don't think there is like any proportion to get more one or the other.
One on the other.
But I would tend to think that's more a Balinese thing there. But maybe not much sure. I would say it's more Bali with the thing there, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess. I believe.
All the coconut, etc.
Oh,
Penida. That's actually very, very rare to see this kind of coverage because it like looks very lush, not very dry or.
Yeah, Penida usually the meta is like it's just dry rolling hills with Bali metas.
It's rare to get like Gen 3.
Maybe you can show like another road.
Yeah.
Like.
Bro,
zoom in on the map. Okay.
It's very.
I mean,
that's the new coverage, but
yeah. Maybe show the old
white Frambler, very easy.
Okay, that's everywhere now. But show the older coverage maybe.
But
like on another location, because
I mean that's quite a lot of rock walls, a lot of Bali
metas, but it's just a bit more dry, I guess.
Yeah, dry with rocks. Of course, the new meta like this white with Frambler, very Lombok or Penida Bali thing. But generally, it's very easy to get. Yeah.
But I mean, you got close anyways.
Yeah,
this seed was a bit painful.
Do we go for the last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So looks like northern Sumatra. What is that? Okay. So that's very fake meta, but generally in Gen 3, when you got very well cut grass, very good, I would tend to think it's a good North Sumatra thing.
It's not the moss grass this time, right?
Yeah,
no,
just well cut.
Just well cut.
Houses are like classy.
Yeah, it's like I guess even the neighborhood makes sense for.
Even like it could go slightly southeast, which could make sense for that also.
True. Yeah.
And Gen 3 with like I don't know, but this kind of grass in Gen 3 I really like for North Sumatra.
Yeah, and it's like actual large houses with large gardens, I guess. Yeah.
But like I mean, otherwise it's like 50-50 on the two province. But I would say with this thingy and the Gen 3, I could say more like there. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
North Suma well cut grass in Gen 3. Very very good meta. Which I cannot look at first. Okay, it's very interesting. So you get quite a lot of auricas.
Yeah. We have the same sheet thing.
Do we have?
Like I mean I don't know if that's
the possum guard. Right?
Yeah, possum guard.
Yeah, I don't know like really if it's useful or not. Don't really think if we can. Tapilerio is not the province, so Kampar, yeah, okay. It's not an easy Riao, I would think. Because like the pole is like the one I said previously, like for West Suma and Riao, like that goes very to the bottom.
Very low.
Lot of auricas. Yeah, I mean makes sense for Riao, but it's not the easiest. And for Kampa, obviously, you go there. Yeah, don't think there is much to go with. We'll try.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, with the hills,
Yeah.
etc., that makes sense for close to West Suma.
Ooh. Divided road.
Yeah, divided road with very interesting pole.
I mean, looks like East Java pole maybe, or maybe not actually. No.
I thought about like Central Cali near Palencaria or
Yeah,
Some
South Cali. Yeah,
because
that
they
was
got a
my
lot
first
of
spot,
they
yeah.
got a lot of divided road like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, between South Cali and
Between the
Belgium,
two city, yeah.
Oh, yeah, between.
Because I don't know, but this pole like where you got one to the right, one to the west, one to the left. I would tend to think it's very common in South and Central Cali. This I don't really know.
I think I've heard that's the one state that also has like the tall top. I don't know how you describe like the long top that goes above above the beam quite a lot. I think that's
maybe.
also in South Cali, even though it's mostly East
Yeah.
Java, of course. But
I would say divided road are really good methods. Like really divided road that makes quite enough no sense between cities like that. Yeah.
yeah,
Like you go in this area, I think. I just hope it's not this thing because this kind of pole you got a lot in the wall section there.
but
yeah, okay.
it's just a white road.
Yeah, you get a lot of white road like that. That's how it goes. Okay. Oh, I feel like that's a road that I've already seen, but it will be the other island this time.
Yeah,
Ah.
I mean, this time surely it's not West Cali though, but
That could be.
but if it's
That could be.
it could be okay.
But I would guess. I would guess Rio for sure. I think.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it could
this
be 21.
21. Could it be Sula maybe?
Nah, surely not.
Nah, never. Nah, I mean the soil is not
I mean,
particularly Sula.
It could be West Cali because like as before it's quite reddish. You get a lot of oil palms.
But it's not very rocky though.
No, but
And this time no ferns, I think. Or maybe there's some actually to the right, but not many.
yeah. I mean, I would go Rio or West Cali on that. As always, very good 50-50. 21, I don't think that helps. And yeah, so we'll go Rio.
Rio.
Okay, we'll pray. Obviously, it will not be West Cali mountain this time.
Obviously.
Yeah, pray.
Okay. 5k.
5K. That
Easy.
was very free.
Very
round.
easy. Yep.
Very
Guys.
free round actually.
Definitely didn't edit this.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. It's a good round. Okay. So where would you go on that? Like, you got some hills.
Yeah.
Got
Grey soil and spammed
yeah.
like natural fence kind of thing. Maybe. I don't really know. West Nusas maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. My first thought was Sumbawa like there or
Yeah.
something. Because like you got some Gen 3 steel and this kind of that's not a fence but like kind of I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess it is like natural fencing.
but like
kind
this
of thing.
natural fencing layout that are very close together, I would associate it with Gen 3 in West Sumbawa.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't think there is much to go. More. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I mean that's a hard run, but yeah, I would say like this kind of fence are quite common there. Like they are all along the road, like that's very common in Gen 3, and with the hills that makes sense, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we'll probably end the video here, and yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe there will be some more content, some more Indonesia. If you guys really enjoyed it, we might make some more. So yeah, feel free to tell me in the comments if there's any other country or anything else you would like to see. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. And
it was a pleasure. Maybe we can do another video. I mean, I'm 1 minute away, so I mean, for me it's very easy.
We'll make more content for sure, more Indonesia. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see each other soon.